Hello everybody and welcome to Jaws. Now then, yeah, let's get started. This is essentially an RPG, kind of like Legend of Zelda 2, in that there's a top world view with a side-scrolling, or, well, one of these types of combat systems. And there's two areas I'd suggest you avoid. It'd be the lower left and right hand corner, because unfortunately both jellyfish and manta rays appear there. Do I think those are manta rays? Who knows, maybe they're skates. I'm pretty sure skates look kind of like manta rays, only they're browner. Anyway, yeah, I really wouldn't recommend going to the lower left or right, because then you'll have to worry about manta rays and jellyfish coming and then killing you. So seriously, just avoid that. And let me tell you, dying in this game is a really bad idea, because your power actually goes down if you die. Anyway, make sure you have, I'd like to say, 5 shells, and you get the receiver, which tells you kind of where Jaws is. Your main goal is to just travel back and forth between this area and that port I just came from. Anyway, yeah, let's just stick to the deeper part, and there we go. Even if it doesn't say you hit Jaws, he may appear anyway, so be very careful about that. Speaking of which, as you can see from me just, actually, you know what, I'll just use Turbo to show how difficult dealing with this guy is. This is with Turbo, and as you can see, his health bar just goes down very, very slowly, so trying to fight him when you're too overpowered is just a really bad idea, because seriously, you might be able to deal maybe 6 bars worth of damage, but I doubt any more than that. As you can see, it's kind of like more or less a tank, seeing as he has a lot of HP. Also, I'm not doing this to cheat, I'm just doing this to show, because let me tell you, I really don't want to deal with Jaws when I'm collecting things, but either way, his HP actually regenerates outside of battle. It's possible to weaken him before you fight him again, but really, there's no point in it unless you have a high enough power to really kill him with. Because his regeneration rate is extremely rapid. I'm sure it'll be nice enough to show how fast it is. And this is with Turbo, people. As you can see, you're doing barely anything to him. Well, I won't get that shell, seeing as I was using Turbo to demonstrate, but yeah, as you can see, dealing with them is going to be a real big pain if you're on a higher power, which it should leave by now. Oh, bonus scene. Okay, that's nice. As you can see, I barely did a third of thing of damage to him, and he regenerates outside combat very, very rapidly. Usually you get around 15 for these bonus scenes. You get one shell for every 3 things you hit, so try to be as accurate as possible. Five. Oh dear, I'd like to say to the right. I'm hoping. I really need to pay attention to where exactly I'm going. Of course, the thing is that this game actually turns you whenever you get outside of combat. That's a bit difficult. At least I'm pretty sure it does. Nah, I have to go to the left seeing as I don't have a power-up yet. Well, that's what I'm gonna need to do, turn around. Really, the entire game's just leveling up to actually beat Jaws. So let's go to the left. Oh, that's nice. Thankfully you can stay up on top and avoid the jellyfish. Really the only problem with this strategy is the stupid manta rays that sometimes appear on top and the baby sharks that appear on top sometimes. Right, other than that, just watch out for baby sharks, manta rays, and the jellyfish coming up. Again, it actually turns you whenever you exit combat, which is very disorientating. I believe we need 5 more shells for the next level up. If it's a scene like this, don't bother trying to grab anything. Seriously, it's not worth getting yourself killed over. I like areas where there's actually a screen that scrolls down, because really it's just easier to maneuver. Because in these areas you can't really maneuver effectively because the jellyfish just keep coming up from the bottom whenever they feel like it. That being said, for these parts I would highly recommend just avoiding everything. Except for maybe baby sharks, really, aside from that, just avoid everything else. Well, that's 6. It takes 1 bomb to actually kill 1 jellyfish. Think about that. Well, another 5, that's good. Alright, right, next. Yeah, better check the closest port anyway, because let me tell you, this game has a bad tendency of just sort of stopping you dead in your tracks right in front of the ports. And you're going to have to deal with another set afterward. afterwards. And apparently I need at least 2 more. I'd like to say 2. Oh, I didn't hit Yaz, even though there he is. I'd like to say you need at least level 6 to actually beat Jaws. Oh, that was close. I hate those sharks. Thankfully, you can slow some enemies down by hitting them. Oh, of course I did. Honestly, this game isn't really that long. I doubt it'll take more than 45 minutes. Okay. Level 4. 2 more levels should about do it. You really don't even need this indicator anyway, seeing as Jaws comes to you. I should mention that the controls are a bit slippery, seeing as you keep going slightly even after you stop pressing that direction, so be very careful about that. Oh, I hate those things. There we go. Good thing there wasn't any jellyfish. Well, that's 4. I doubt I have the level to actually deal with them. I don't know though. I'm doing pretty well. As long as you can avoid the other things, I guess that isn't really too difficult. Okay, Jaws runs out of power, and you gotta stab him with the bolt. You have to use your strobe while he's directly in front of you. It's thin. And then you gotta stab him. Unfortunately, you have to be very precise about this. So wait until he's directly in front of you with his fin. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Again, make sure he's directly in front of you before you do it. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work. Unfortunately, he likes turning whenever he feels like it. There we go. And you stab him, and boy, I think that's the end of the game. Wow, I did not expect that to go that quickly. But that's beside the point. That is the end of Jaws. And the second movie, of course. Anyway, I am going to end this episode here. That being said, I hope everyone enjoyed Jaws. So, everybody have a good day.